I've decided I'd finally make this video. Um, as soon as I did, the year event behind me turned on. So, make of that what you will. Really, I guess. So, where have I been? Is probably what a lot of you are asking. Where have you been? Where have I been? Home. Yeah, I've been home. I'm kidding. I've not uploaded a lot of content, and I've been kind of getting lazy with it, and I decided I wanted to finally explain what's been going on. What's, what's going on, why I'm not very active in Jailbreak anymore, answer a couple of questions on what's going on for the future of this channel, and also ask, what happened to the Discord server, to answer some questions. First of all, what's going on with my content? The problem is if you read the title and you looked at the thumbnail, I am quitting Jailbreak. That may come as a shocker to some of you, that may not come as a shocker to some of you. I don't really know. It depends on who you are. If you were one of the few people that were subscribe to me, watch for Jailbreak, that's wonderful. If you think this is a horrible decision, and I am a horrible person for making this decision, thanks. Really appreciate it. Thank you. But mainly just because of the reason is I noticed quite of a quick problem with doing Jailbreak content, and it's the fact that, in no disrespect to the developers, the game doesn't update a lot. And I understand the reasoning on why. I've kind of kept around on why that's been happening. But the game doesn't update a lot, so it means there's not a lot of new content to push out, and I could just be like everyone else, and I could just spam upload me grinding every day to a certain amount of cash, but when you really look at making those type of videos, it means I have to sit here for at least an hour and play Jailbreak, which is playing a game that I'm not entirely too interested in playing that much. I have major interest in other types of games, which I'll get into in a second. But yeah, forcing myself to play Jailbreak to make content that I don't really want to make is not something I want to do. That's where it is. It worked for a while because I was kind of obsessed with Jailbreak. I had people that were getting on all the time, all day. They've kind of started moving on to other games, and we've been playing other games too. And, Jailbreak just isn't really working out. It's just a dry game, and I still honestly really like the game. It's just a dry game. It's just really not working out for content because I don't want to make content that everyone else loves, but I don't like making. That's not content to me. I can't make good content if I don't like what I'm playing or I don't like what's going on. I can't upload a good video if I'm not also entertained by watching the video when I'm editing it, when there's barely any editing done to it. So that's kind of the case with Jailbreak. It gets really boring to just play alone, and it just gets really repetitive after a while, which is one of the main problems on why I haven't actually been playing it, is because it just gets really repetitive, and it's kind of hard to keep playing a repetitive game all the time. Which, trying to just play, there's not much content I can really do with it, really. I mean, it's repetitive. I want to play other games too. And plus, it's not the type of content I really wanted to make. When I first started YouTube, I wanted to be more of a FNAF content creator, which sounds like a loser statement, and it probably is a loser statement, and this is probably why people don't like me. I wanted to be FNAF content creator because it looked more fun, and it's a series I'm really invested in. I've been following ever since the first game came out, basically. And I started out with Security Breach, and they didn't do extremely well, but they did do decently well. And that's kind of what I was hoping for. I was hoping I could branch off from Five Nights at Freddy's to go into other horror games. That's what I really wanted to do mainly, is I took big inspiration from type of Markiplier, Gory Tension, the big guys. They all play horror games. I wanted to play horror games. No one wanted to watch me play horror games. So what happened basically is I decided to just upload Jailbreak because I was playing with friends one night, and it went well, and I decided to upload it again, and it went really well. And I was like, this is great. And then I kept doing it, but I realized I kept getting more bored and dry with the content, and I was just kind of more so forcing myself to play Jailbreak, in which I didn't really want to be doing that, and I more so wanted to be doing other type of games, but it was really disappointing when I found out that when I uploaded a game, and that game was a horror game on Roblox. I was hoping that would do really well, and that would kind of do the breakout from Jailbreak, but it didn't do very well. Which really sucks. Which really kind of sucked, because it was more content I was interested in the making, but seeing that no one else was interested in that type of content I was making was just, you know, kind of a punch in the face, and I was kind of like, well, that really sucks. But so I kept doing Jailbreak, but then eventually I decided I'd just come around and hopefully explain to everyone why I wasn't doing Jailbreak content. And that's why it's just a game that I'm that I'm basically forced myself to play, and I'm not enjoying it anymore as much. Now, the next question: what happened to the Discord server? I'll get this one out of the way. What happened to the Discord server? I'll explain what's going on after, where my channel's going. Ignore if you can hear me in the background. I'll explain where the channel's headed, what direction we're taking now, and what you can expect from this channel. So maybe if you're watching this video and you haven't watched me before, maybe you want to subscribe, because maybe I'm playing something that piques your interest. What happened to the Discord server? First of all, okay? To be quite frank, alright? The Discord server was made when I made Jailbreak content. I didn't really think anyone in that Discord server would want to stay in there if I wasn't doing Jailbreak content anymore. And that's kind of why everyone was moved. Okay, that's like a side reason. Again, another thing that I had kind of taken notice in is that I had received a DM from somebody that said they subscribed to me. I'm not going to say who this person was. I'm not telling this to say that it was disrespectful or that I hated them or was stupid. It was great, and I really appreciate it. But this person spelled subscribe incorrectly, and which implies that this is a younger kid. If you don't know Discord's rules or terms of service, if I have people in a Discord server that I make for people to publicly join, and there's people in that server that are under the age of 13, I can get banned and get in trouble for that. And, you know, that's also not kind of the age demographic I was really looking for. But I can suffer consequences. I can get banned. You can get banned if you're underage on Discord. So it was kind of just more so a safety precaution to make sure that, you know, no one under the age of 13 got banned. I didn't get banned. No one got banned. But that was kind of the main reason, is because a lot of you seemed a little bit younger, and kind of like you probably don't even want to be in a Discord server in which I'm not doing the content that you joined the server for. That wouldn't have really made any sense, which is why everyone was just kind of kicked out, not banned. If you wish to join it again, you can go ahead. But that's what happened with the Discord server. It's still, the server's still up. It's just gonna be better fit for the audience that I more wanted, which was more kind of older teenagers. I intend to go around playing more M-rated and higher age demographic games, because this is kind of more the type of games that I'm in. I'll get into that in a second. But yeah, that's kind of what went on with the Discord server. If that hurt your feelings, I don't know what to tell you. A lot of you, I don't think, were of age to use Discord, and it was getting a little dangerous. And also, most of you weren't even active in the server. So if you're mad that you got kicked out of the server, I don't know. I don't know what to think of that. I think you're stupid. Yeah, I think you should just reconsider it. And the reason everyone was kind of doing was really entirely the community I was looking for. But the community I'm looking for is what this will hopefully come around when I say what type of games I'm wanting to play. I really have always loved RPG games and have adored Soulsborne, Souls-like games, Souls games in general, like Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Sekiro, you know, Elden Ring, the ones that aren't even from FromSoft, RPG story games like God of War, story games like Spider-Man. I can't think of any RPG story games. That's the type of games I'm into. But I'm also really into like those random games that you'll find, you know, play with friends. Those are just really fun, and that's the type of content I'd want to make. It's just, you know, those type of videos. I would love to also mainly try to do streaming, because I think streaming is a lot more of what I'm kind of looking for. because I get really demotivated really quickly and I get burnt out really quickly. So trying to sit down and really edit like a lengthy video is really difficult, even if it's enjoyable to watch pre-editing. With streaming, I don't really have to do that. I can just be entertaining on the spot, which I think I can do pretty well. Which works out. But I would love to stream like the Dark Souls games, and I would love to stream like Sekiro. I've played them a little bit. I haven't beat them, but I'd love to live stream those type of games, upload videos, upload challenges, upload lore, upload my personal thoughts on how amazing those games are, and upload that type of stuff. And to also upload horror games like Amnesia, the indie games, the one, I don't know which one it is. It's like Alternative Watch, you know, the really creepy horror games. I would love to have, you know, upload that type of content as well. So really, I would love to have like be uploading Dark Souls content and RPG story game content, and then uploading, you know, videos into which I'm playing a silly little game of friends. I think those would be the best videos. That's the type of content I want to be uploading. I hope that makes sense. I'd also love to mainly stream games too. I think streaming is really great because you get to just be active with the community and everything, which is really what I want. Just really why I started a Discord server, but I think I started a Discord server a little too early because not a lot of people joined, and not a lot of you were even active, so I don't even know why we joined in the first place. But that's kind of why I wanted to mainly do streaming, but I'll still do YouTube. I would still love to upload, you know, Lethal Company videos with just friends, and it's just funny moments, or other games that you just play with friends that just end up being a bunch of funny moments. Those type of games, coming out to those type of videos is something more so I want to do, instead of me playing Jailbreak alone, or me just playing Jailbreak alone. Because you gotta understand, if I want to play Jailbreak with people that I know, friends, it's not just as easy as texting it on, because they may not want to play it either, and they also started getting tired of it, and they also can't really do that. So, but you know, having it where there's a lot of other just random games we can play and come back to that have updates and consistent updates, and can have like, you know, you can do different challenges or really just totally mess around in them, is more type of content I'd like to create. So to finally publish it, the new type of content I'll be doing is I'll try to be doing more streaming on Twitch or YouTube, and I'll also be trying to upload Dark Souls content. If we playing through the 3 Dark Souls games, be playing through Sekiro. If this YouTube thing can really start going and I can get paid for this, I would definitely invest into a PS5 so I can, and you know, an Elgato so I could play Bloodborne, since no one wants to bring it to PC, and I don't know why they won't bring it to PC. Bloodborne PC board soon, hopefully. But I would definitely do that. So I can live stream it and we can have fun. I'd definitely like to play horror games. Alone horror games would be more fun. I would definitely do that type of content. Story games alone, I'll do that. I've been playing through God of War, and it's a little too late for me to start doing videos on it, but if you guys really want it, then yeah, I can go ahead and do content on it. I can start recording it. That's the type of content I'm going to be uploading from now on. There's not going to be really any Jailbreak news. There's nothing going to be like that. Another thing about Jailbreak is people in my comments would sometimes just ask me to just give them cars, which just got a little bit annoying. You know, that's just like a small thing. It's not like a main reason into why I'm like quitting Jailbreak. And, you know, this is probably the only clickbait title you'll probably ever get if you looked up am quitting Jailbreak. If you look up quitting Jailbreak, like 90% of the YouTube videos they get are just people saying they quit, and they would go on another channel and they would have uploaded 50 more videos. This is the one that's going to be true. This is the one where someone's actually quitting Jailbreak for hopefully a valid reason. Hopefully you guys can like understand to where I'm coming from, because the thing you don't really realize about content creation until you really get started with it is you have to play that game and record it and then make it interesting. So if you're playing a game that you don't like and you're not interested in the game you don't like, you have to then sit down and edit that video. At least small content creators that, you know, don't have the funds to pay for editors or anything, you have to sit down and watch yourself play that video and sit through like all the moments. So if it's not a game that you're really invested in, then it's not exactly too fun to do that, really. Oh yeah, I'll be doing Finance Fairies content too. But that's the type of content I'm going to be doing from now on. I might occasionally come back to Jailbreak for like maybe funny moments, but I don't know if that will happen anytime soon. So now everything I just said about this not being clickbait kind of. No, I'm quitting it as a permanent thing that I play, but you know, I'm just doing that type of content. Dark Souls, horror games, Five Nights at Freddy's, you know, live streaming, fun games with friends and stuff like that. That's the type of content I'm going to be uploading from now on. Thank you to everyone who did join me around the time when I was doing Jailbreak. I really appreciate it. But that's the news. That's what's up. That's what's been going on. That's why I haven't really been uploading, because I've been really playing the Elden Ring DLC, and the only way I can record it is by live streaming, and I'm a little shy to live stream. And it's a little discouraging when you're live streaming and you just get a bunch of bots in your chat, because then you get excited that possibly someone uploaded it. But that's just kind of where I've been. Hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from, and I went way over the video length. That's why it's just a black screen now, but hopefully you can understand that, and I'll be uploading videos regularly and soon, so see ya.